it is Lachlan back with you from the Scotch Malt Whisky Society in our new office as well with our awesome new backdrop. Here to talk about one of our new releases from the February Outturn. This is Aeroplane Elevation 6.80, a 9-year-old single cask from a first fill ex-bourbon cask. Now, we don't see a lot of Distillery 6s, I will mention this. So this is the 80th cask from Distillery 6. And unfortunately for me, it's a distillery we don't see very frequently, which is a really nutty and fruity spirit, but it is quite kind of gate-kept, I guess. And I've always really enjoyed the casks that we have seen. They've either fallen into spicy and dry, or the occasional spicy and sweet, juicy oak and vanilla, etc. But it is usually just a very bright, pretty, but quite malty spirit, which does come from their production. They run their stills really hot and fast. They've got a very funky line arm in their still, which is ascending, which would normally lead to a higher reflux and a lighter spirit, but because of how quickly they push their spirit through the stills, they end up with actually a surprisingly weighty and sulfury new make spirit. And it is one that I really, really love to see in bourbon casks and really highlight that nutty, malty spirit character with that bright, perfumed, fruity character. You'll see on the tasting notes of this bottling, walk through the mist of the perfumes in duty free and then make a beeline for the candy section before boarding a vintage aircraft. That candy section and that very subtle floral fragrance in the background is exactly what I wanted to see. I'm getting so much like stewed apples and apricots. Oh, so juicy on the nose. For a 9-year-old, this has been bottled at 59.2% as well. A lot of people, I think, tend to shy away from these younger age statements, but for these casks, especially these full maturation in bourbon, with a very honest spirit like you would see from Distillery 6. These are the ones I would go for, especially on a hot day. This would make a fantastic highball. Well, like I said, I was looking for that nutty, malty spirit on the palate. It's got this shortbread or oatcake kind of biscuity character, which is indicative of Distillery 6. Oh, you might have seen this at a couple of partner bars in January, being a partner bar exclusive pre-fleet, but it is now available with February Outturn. With February Outturn, we've also seen the release of the Diptych, our new creators collection, 2 casks designed to be enjoyed side by side to see the separation of Spanish and American oak, so the Iberian and the American. We also have events going around the country, so check out the events page on the website. But hopefully we'll talk to you all very soon. Enjoy the February Outturn and enjoy your whiskey. Cheers.